Until let's stabilize in our sthiti. Let's remember Baba. Om Shanti and good morning, Divine Family. Let's start reading this Murli. The title of the Murli is The Significance of the World of Stars. So as we read, let's stabilize ourselves in Baba's remembrance, and then let's experience, what Baba has to say in this Murli. What is the direction for us today? Today, Bapdada is seeing all the stars in their sparkling form. Today, Bapdada is seeing all the stars in their sparkling form. All the stars are sparkling, but there is a number in their sparkle. Everybody is sparkling, but there is a number in the sparkling. Have you seen the world of stars? That is, have you seen your own world? Baba is asking, have you seen the world of stars? Paranda, people sing praise of the world of stars, but all of you know the significance of which world of stars they are singing the praise of. People sing the praise of world of stars, right? We all look at the sky and then we enjoy seeing the sky, right? And many people write books, poems, songs, looking at it, right? So we know the real star world, right? Each star shows its own impact. The horoscope and future is told on the basis of stars. Baba says the horoscope and future is told on the basis of stars. You are the stars of knowledge in the living form. We who are images of support for the horoscope of every soul throughout the entire cycle. The elevated and present birth of the stars of knowledge is the basis for the birth of the reward. That is, for the birth of the status of being worthy of worship. Being a worshipper is based on your status of being worthy of worship. Being a worshipper is based on your status of being worthy of worship. In this way, the horoscope of many religious and righteous souls is based on the story of your 84 births. Their horoscope is fixed by your horoscope. The entire drama is recorded on the part of you heroes and heroines. Wow, lovely line. Baba says that the entire drama is recorded on the part of you heroes and heroines. When your part of a worshipper begins, the establishment of religion for many souls also begins. Yeah. Many other souls also, when our part of worshipping, right, begins, all the religious founders will start, descend on this earth, and then their part also starts. It is on the basis of all you ancestor souls that all those little geological tree emerge. As a memorial, people indicate the future on the basis of the limited stars, because you live because you living stars at this time, Trikaldarshi. Baba says, as a memorial, people indicate the future on the basis of the limited stars, right? Because you living stars are at this time Trikaldarshi, right? Some astrologers, they look at the stars and they also talk about they predict so many things. You are instrumental in creating the future of every soul, whether you give them liberation or liberation in life. Together with the Father, the Son of Knowledge, the stars of knowledge are also instrumental in opening the gates to liberation in life. Together with the Father, right? Son of knowledge, stars of knowledge, right? They all are instrumental opening the gates to liberation in life. This is why the stars, your non-living memorial, indicate your future. That is, they are instruments to show the future. When you see the non-living memorial of limited stars, do you remember your form of stars? Baba is asking. When you see the non-living memorials, right? Do you remember your form of star? Your form of star. The stars are all portrayed with different speed. Encircling the sky. The speed of some stars is fast and the speed of others is slow. Some stars are very close together, whereas others are shown at a distance from all the rest. Right. Some stars are very close, others are shown some distance. Right. So, yeah. Some stars change their position again and again, and other stars are comet. Comets. Baba says some stars, no, they keep changing their position, but others, but there are other stars who will be at a stable one place. All these types of stars are seen as a memorial of the stage of the living stars, of their speed of effort, whether they are unshakable or whether they fluctuate, whether they are part of a gathering, whether they are servers and loving to all and cooperative, whether they are those with elevated virtues and an elevated task. Baba says all these types of stars, they all are memorial and they all have different stages, different speed, right? Some shakable, some unshakable, some fluctuate. They all, everybody is different in their pursha. Okay, some are elevated in every task, cooperative, loving, different servers. Stars are shown as having a connection with the moon, right? Stars are shown as having a connection with the moon. Some are close to the moon, whereas others are distant. You are the children of the Son of Knowledge, but why is there an image of a connection with the moon? Good line, right? So these stars, every star has a connection with the moon. This is also significant. The moon is the senior mother, Brahma. The moon is the senior mother, Brahma. Everyone definitely receives the light of knowledge and all powers from the Son of Knowledge. But the corporeal part in the drama is played throughout by Father Brahma and you Brahmins. The corporeal part in this drama is played throughout by Father Brahma and you Brahmins. If you think of this line, see if any person or any soul will have to come into this knowledge or have to realize God, and it has to be through this Brahmins. It has to be through us children, right? Okay. Let's continue reading. The Son of Knowledge remains separate from this cycle. This is why the different names and forms of many birds are those of the moon and stars of knowledge being together. This is why there is the memorial of the connection between the moon and the stars of knowledge. Ask yourself which star you are. Ask yourself which star you are. In a gathering, do you have the stage of being loving to all and constantly cooperative? Constantly cooperative, Baba is asking. Or is it that within a gathering, your nature and scars and state change? That is, your position changes? Are you the constantly sparkling stars that brighten the world? Constantly sparkling star that brighten the world? Or are you not even able to give yourself the light of knowledge and the might of remembrance? Are you dependent on the light and might of other souls? Do you constantly keep yourself in the stage of one who is Trikaldarshi? Check yourself in this way. There's so many checking points, so many questions that Baba asking here. Cooperative soul, your position, is their position get changed? Or do you the one who sparkle, with your sparkling capacity, do you brighten the world? Baba is asking. And light of knowledge, might of remembrance, and light might for others. Baba is asking to be a light might soul for others. And constantly, Baba is asking, do you have this stage of what is Trikaldarshi, that's Trikaldarshi stage, do you have it all the time? Baba is given so many checking questions. So then Baba says, check yourself in this way. You were told of the three types of stars. You were told of the three types of stars. One are the constantly lucky stars. The second are the constantly successful stars. Lucky stars, constantly successful star. And the third are the stars of hope. Ask yourself which of the three types of star you are. Do you know yourself? Who am I? Have you solved this riddle? Judge yourself. Do you understand? Acha, today Baba has not come to speak a Murli. Baba says Baba didn't come to speak a Murli. Baba has come to meet you. Okay. This meeting is fixed for every cycle. Baba didn't come to speak to Murli, has come to meet us. This meeting is fixed for every cycle. When we, this line is very nice. This is going to take place in every cycle, and we all will have this fortune of understanding the world secrets from Baba, right? So it's such an intoxicating point. We will be chosen by Baba in every cycle. As a memorial of this meeting, people celebrate a Mela in many different ways. Acha. To those who constantly celebrate, Baba is giving up there. To those who constantly celebrate a meeting with a father, to the stars of success who have constant success in their thoughts, words, and deeds, to the close stars who constantly keep the Father as their companion, to those who give light and might to the world through their every thought. Those who give light and might to the world through their every thought, to the constantly sparkling stars, Bab Dada's love, remembrance, and Namaste. And from us children also, right? Love, remembrance, and Namaste to the most beloved Bab Dada. Sister, should we continue or
Continue. We can continue.
Yeah. Now Baba is meeting in groups. Okay. So first group, while performing every act, do you consider yourself to be a trustee of your body? Baba is asking, while performing every act, do you consider yourself to be a trustee of your body? Body, wealth, and household. What is the speciality of a trustee? In one word, a trustee is a conqueror of attachment. A trustee does not have any attachment to anyone. Baba says trustee is a conqueror of attachment. Trustee does not have any attachment to anyone. Why? There isn't the consciousness of mind. Trustee does not have the consciousness of mind. There is attachment to anything of mind. There is no consciousness of mind. Right? There is attachment to anything of mind, right? Then there is no consciousness of mind in the facilities you have received, in your household, or the relation you have for the sake of service. Yeah. So the one word that we have to keep in our awareness or remembrance is trustee. So when this word trustee comes in, we all know that, yeah, this is all belong to Baba. We're just here for the sake of service. Right? Baba is um, everybody have a different part to play in this eternal drama. So wherever they are, right? So when we have this word trustee coming in, right, in our mind, then everything becomes easy, right? Um, so it actually releases from any certain attachment that creates. If you serve everyone while using all the facilities, considering them to be things entrusted to you by Bapdada, you can then easily become a trustee. Yeah. To be a trustee means the consciousness of mind has ended and only the words Baba Baba emerges from your lips. Yeah. So Baba is clarifying the word trustee in a very um, uh, good way or in a very simple way for us to understand. To be a trustee means the consciousness of mind has ended, and the only words Baba Baba emerges from your lips. Do you have such a stage, or do you have the consciousness of mind for the facilities that you use for service? Where there is the consciousness of mind, there is body consciousness. This is where there is the consciousness of mind, there is body consciousness. If you are the trustee of your body, you cannot be body conscious. If you are, that is, you have to see your body also entrusted to you by Baba. Then, you are a trustee of your body. Then you cannot be body conscious. What was the first promise you made when you took birth? Whatever is mine also belongs to the Father. Whatever is mine is also belongs to the Father. So you died alive, did you not? So how can there be the consciousness of mind? Right? So Baba is asking, how can there be the consciousness of mind? You can never take back anything that you have given away. Underline, you can never take back anything that you have given away. So what is the easy way to remain constantly soul conscious? That is of constantly being a conqueror of attachment. I am a trustee. In the memorial of the previous cycle, in the memorial of Archana, right? When did Archana find something to be difficult? When he had the consciousness of mind. Archana found it very difficult when He thought that this is all mine, right? So when we had when Arjuna had the consciousness of mind, when the consciousness of I ends, you become a conqueror of attachment. That is an embodiment of remembrance. Hmm. Lovely line, Baba says. When the consciousness of I ends, you become a conqueror of attachment. That is an embodiment of remembrance. The consciousness of my husband, my wife, my home, my children, my shop, my office makes something easy into something difficult. The way to an easy path is to be a conqueror of attachment. The way to an easy path is to be a conqueror of attachment. That is to be a trustee. Make yourself and everyone else an easy yogi with this awareness. That is giving a homework also. Make yourself first and then everyone else an easy yogi with this awareness. Do you understand? Having come from a variety of places, have all of you become residents of Madhaban at present? At this moment, you don't consider yourself to be a Gujarati, a Punjabi, or a UP resident, do you? Always consider yourself to be a resident of the Supreme Abode and a resident of Madhaban. When you have to play your part by considering yourself to be a resident of Madhaban, you will constantly have intoxication and happiness. No matter how many difficulties there are in Madhuban, everyone still prefer to stay here. Even if you have Dunlop cushion at home, right? You enjoy everything here more, right? Yeah. So, right, people will have all the luxuries, furnitures, and comforts at home, but still, people will go to Madhuban. They enjoy there more because by being in Madhuban, you automatically become a constant and easy yogi. There is a praise of Madhuban. Madhuban and the Murli of Madhuban are very well known, and this is why everyone loves to come to Madhuban. Therefore, constantly move along while considering yourself to be a resident of Madhuban, and you will be able to maintain the stage of an easy yogi. As soon as you remember Madhuban, your stage will become that of constant happiness. As soon as you remember Madhuban, all waste thoughts end, and by remembering the experience of your powerful stage, by remembering the experience of your powerful thoughts, you become powerful. So you are not returning home, but your service place. Baba says you're returning, not returning home, but your service place when you go from Madhuban. Okay, when you return home, because when we think that I'm returning home, then there's going to be a little attachment probably. That's why Baba is saying this. Let's see. When you return home, if you remember your study, right, the father and service, you will experience happiness and intoxication. Yeah. Those who make the father their constant companion will constantly remain firm in their intoxication and happiness. Constant companion, if you make father as constant companion, then your intoxication, you remain firm in intoxication and happiness. Constantly maintain the awareness of the father and service, and you will remain powerful, and your stage will be constantly unshakable. Acha. Don't be afraid when any type of test paper comes. Baba says, don't be afraid when any type of test paper comes. They are all test papers. We have to consider them test papers, then it becomes easy for us to handle them. Don't have any question marks as to why it came. Don't waste time by thinking in this way. All question marks finish and a full stop is applied. Full stop is applied. You will then be able to transfer from one class to the next. That is, you will pass your test paper. Those who put a full stop will pass fully, because a full stop is the stage of a dot. Lovely line. Those who put a full stop will pass fully, because a full stop is the stage of a dot. To see but not see, and to hear but not to hear. Listen to whatever the Father says and look at what the Father has given you. By practicing this, you will pass fully. The sign of passing an exam paper is to move forward. That is, you will experience a stage of ascent. You will then continue to swing in the swing of super senses joy, and you will automatically continue to experience receiving all attainments. Acha. Om Shanti. Now let's take a minute of silence and reflect on this. Murli and then can unmute and share later. Now let's take a pause here. Whatever points that's we all are, Baba's task today.
Om Shanti, brother.
Om Shanti.
I love this whenever Baba just speaks about the celestial stars. And I have always studied, we think stars are closest to the earth. But there's a proverb which says, hike yourself to the moon, you will land on the stars. Stars are the far remotest part of the galaxy. And I like when Baba says, as there are stars in the sky, so we are the living stars on earth. As there's a world in each star, we also have our own world here on earth. And like as if, Baba compares these non-living stars with us, the living stars, with our consciousness and attitude, just like the living earth and moon. I also love to hear about the stars because, in our horoscope, we believe the moon is said to be, a star is said to move 27 days in a year. 27 stars, every day one particular star gets close to the moon, and they say that is the nakshatra for that day. That is how really we understand even the nakshatra. What is a nakshatra today? That star will be closest to the moon. I have learned this from my parents when I was young. But I always used to wonder at this, there's a bright star. Sometimes some call it as the Orion, some call it as Venus. And I like also what Baba told in today's Murli. I am the child of son of knowledge, my Shir Baba, but I'm close only to the moon. And Baba has said the sun is separate. Only Baba, because see, I have my connection only with the moon now, with Father Brahma now as a Brahmin. And but for me to know this beyond the star is the soul world. And that is where is my house. And that is where I have to go. So when Baba today, the two or three kind of things which he spoke, which is what I need a little bit churning. Question number one, how can I be an image of support for the entire cycle of all souls? When Baba said in that first paragraph, I just jumped up like where Baba says, you are the images of support for entire cycle. I would like to know that. And secondly, even the horoscope of all dharmatmas are based on my birth. I felt that was too much. Baba was really trying to praise me and all. And he's saying, I am the one, I'm going to create the future. See that one sentence where he said, together with Father, your instrument, fine. But what are these three aspects which Baba said, I am this, I am this? What such importance has been given to us comparing with Dharmatmas? I just wanted to understand that better. Om Shanti Prada. I hope you got it. It's all there in the first paragraph. Image of support. Dharmatma's horoscope is based on mine. All souls horoscope based on mine. And I alone am the instrument to create their future. Om Shanti.
Very nice. Yeah, many points. It's a kind of like, and you literally summarize the Murli or Murli. Um, anyone else have any thought on these? What the points that which Kirchepen asked? Any journey? Anyone would like to share? One thing about the horoscope that I understand, when any astrologer look at the time, right, when there is any uh, good or bad is going to happen, right? So they look at the horoscope and say it, right? So here, uh, Baba says, the future told on the basis of few stars. So when we become Sampan Sampurna, or when we become come to our full potential, right? So that's when everybody will get Mukti and Jivan Mukti, right? So it is just because we are not become powerful, or we have not become complete. So that is one thing stopping them also, right? Even people are suffering because of so many sorrow in this world. Even everybody, we check, or everybody would say they want mukti, mukti, mukti. Everybody wants to come out of this sorrow. So I guess when we get to a stage when we become perfect, right, that's when the gate will open and everybody can go back and they all will attain mukti. So their horoscope, right? I that's one reflection that I get about that. And the other thing, image of support, right? Or image of support for the
Yeah, he's saying, Baba is saying, for the entire cycle, please, that one word. You are talking only about Baba is saying, I am the image of support for all souls for the entire cycle. That's what I'm saying. It's like too much bhav Baba is giving us, like as if, no, I know I'm the ancestor soul, okay. But I felt like too much of, I don't know what word to use, has been put on me. Like the first paragraph, if you see,
yeah, right.
oh
See,
my God.
Yeah, throughout the entire cycle, right? So, the same way, the same context, if you look at it, I'm just saying my reflection, others can share. Um, See, always we look at our ancestors, right? See here, we learn from our ancestors. Even Yajna, if you see, Dadis have learned from Baba, right? Brahma Baba, and they were in close connection with Brahma Baba. They have seen how Brahma Baba used to do Purushat, and Mama and Baba. And now, if you look at it, most of the Didis, they all look at Dadis, what they have done, what kind of service they have done, and how they could, successfully establish the yajna and service all over. Uh, and then when a newcomer is coming nowadays, if you check centers, right? So he would also look for somebody who's a senior there, or DD, someone who's following all the code of context or the disciplines or the Baba's knowledge, how they are applying it in their life, and he would copy that. So in that way, if you look at it, the Brahmin souls are the foundation, right? So when we come in this, at the confluence says Baba teaches everything, and we follow Baba's direction, and over a period of time, right, the generation is followed. And when we become Narayan on the Satyug, right? I guess Treda Yug, when we go to Treda Yug, I think there'll be a remembrance of our Lakshmi and Narayan who ruled the kingdom. They will respect them as their ancestors. And then Treta Yuga comes, and then, sorry, Dwapar Yuga comes, and then we still have that awareness, right? Lakshmi and Narayan rule this world, and we create their temples and everything. And that continues, right, until Baba comes. And throughout the Kalpa, if you check that is there, right, in entire Kalpa, we are the images of support. Um, Anyone else would like to add on to it? Girijat, and if you yourself have any thought other than this, which would clarify, that also will, that also you can share.
No, the thing, what you said, I think just like these astronomers overemphasize, on any astronomical thing, I feel Baba has really, in the first paragraph, overemphasized. Because if the Dharmatmas who are on the top, the righteous souls, as Baba has mentioned in the top, if they have arisen, don't you think the responsibility is the roots? From the roots we have created those branches, we have created these twigs, we have created those differences. With that paragraph, I feel like I have emerged from the genealogical tree. Then all those branches and twigs were things, they just came like that. They how so am I not responsible for causing such differences in the tree? So is it then it is definitely my responsible to change their fortune. I mean, I find when such kind of overemphasis is given to me, like I really feel at times guilty, like saying I'm talking as a star. Just that what I looking at that first paragraph, what I felt, brother, it's just a person, my opinion,
Yeah,
and I
yeah,
know there won't be time. If suppose there is time, if they could share, it's a personal request. If anyone has got some ideas, please put it down to the admin and send, because sometimes we will not come across these Murlis, I think, again. It would be nice. Time is so short, and sometimes, we cannot solve. I understand. But
see,
this thing
yeah,
will be deep there in my mind today,
yeah.
that
See,
I am responsible for these Dharmatmas.
right. See, here, one more thing to keep in mind is Brahmins play the part throughout the Kalpa, that you know, right? We all know that, right? And the Dharmatma, they will take this knowledge. That is also, we know that Dharmatma will have to take this knowledge now at this time. Who will be giving that knowledge? It will be us souls, right? The Brahmins will have to give them the knowledge, right? They will take up, they will understand Baba. They will create a sanskar of this is the Almighty Authority. With that sanskar only, they are going back to Paranda. And when they come back during the time of Dwapar Yuga, that's when the sanskar that they have created at this time during Sangam Yuga, right? Because of that sanskar and knowledge that they have received, with that only they establish the new religion, right? So if you look at it, it is us, the Brahmin souls, who are giving the knowledge, the dharma, the dharma, the introduction of God.
Yes, and adding one reflection, yes, these are exactly the reasons that we are so close to the sun of knowledge, that we Brahmin souls are the instrument for spreading that light and might of knowledge to every soul of the genealogical tree. Everyone other than we Brahmin souls, they receive through us, because that's the corporeal Brahma and we corporeal Brahmins. And second, just adding one reflection is that the two aspects. One is this drama has got all the types of actors, you know, soul actors. Now, who's playing the part of hero and heroine, and where does hero heroine enter, and when do they enter the drama stage, and when do they exit? Uh, just if you ponder on this, we'll come to know the reasons why, who is the hero heroine, and who are the other side actors, or supporting actors. That is one part aspect. If we can ponder internally, we'll get the answers. And the second aspect is, consider this as a huge genealogical tree. The one is, before the genealogical tree, just go to Paramdham and see. That's a big tree where every soul creation is there in that, as a star. And Shiv Baba is the seed, and we children are the master seed. We are not anywhere in the branch or the twigs or anywhere or the leaves. We are the master seeds. That's the consciousness Baba is trying to build through this Murli, that we are the root. We are right at on Shiv Baba, right there at in the core of the tree. That's the seed stage. And there, every thought, whatever we create right now in this seed stage, is spreading to the entire genealogical tree. Every soul, whether it's a Mahatma or Dharmatma or Punyatma or any Atma, that is getting influenced through this moment, what we are creating right now. That's the impact till the last second of the Kalpa. That impact continues. So that's the second aspect. If we churn on, we'll get the answers. Om Shanti.
Ombai, I like that second part which you said. I think even I would really like to go to the deep part of the tree and chant. But that first part which you said, remember, I'm close to the sun of knowledge. That even Baba has defied in the Murli. He's saying you may be the child of sun of knowledge, but you're closer only to the moon. Because Brahma, Brahman. So I'm close only to Brahma or Brahman. And
Yeah,
Baba is saying very clearly, sun is separate.
yeah.
So
May I
you see
just,
that
sorry to
that one
interrupt? Yeah,
line even
I got what you're saying. Just let me speak. The that's the incorporeal part. Baba says when we are in seed stage, and with we being the master seeds, and we are in combined loveline stage with the seed, the supreme. That's in incorporeal. And then when we come to play the part, then only you can see what is visible. That is moon. The corporeal parts are moon. Where you actually play your part with, and moon gets reflected by the sun. Moon is getting the lights from the sun only. And so that's the secret Baba is saying in corporeal part. When you are in the corporeal world, and even in the subtle world, you are basically getting the all the inspirations. You are in close connections. How will you show what powers you have received from the Son of Knowledge? You will show only when you are playing the part. No, when you are in the seed stage, you are not able to show that. I mean, it doesn't reflect from your personality, from your features, your virtues. They will get reflected only when we are playing a part, when we are speaking, when we are talking, we're moving around. That will happen only in the corporeal world. That's why Baba relates every attainment in the incorporeal Paramdham to some kind of way we think, speak, and act in the corporeal world. That's why Baba relates. And I hope it brings more clarity. Others may also share. Om Shanti.
Very nice. Okay. Thank you for putting it reference. And nobody can leave this planet without taking the God's message from Brahmin souls, including
Yes,
uh,
Vijay Bhaiji. And that's why there are two trees. One tree is in incorporeal form in Paramdham. That's a supreme. That's a tree which encompasses every soul, every creation in the world. And the second tree is my own genealogical tree that is in my corporeal form. In that genealogical tree, I am the seed. I, the soul, I am the seed. I am responsible for my every branch, every twig of my own journey. So these two trees, so this tree, genealogical tree, gets the nurturing, nourishment, all powers from that supreme tree that in Paramdham. You get the power from there. You're receiving. So my creation, because I, the soul, have got my own creations, my own bodily relations, my own. Every soul has got unique bodily relations. Who is responsible for that? The soul itself. So it's got a lot of accounts with those souls. So that understanding that I'm creating my own genealogical tree by my attachment or detachment. So but how is that getting control? Means how I'm getting empowered to, you know, act as per my as per the Srimad, Baba Srimad. That power is I'm getting from the Paramdham. That is the source, universal source of power. I mean, that's a one viewpoint. Om Shanti.
anybody else have any other things to share other than this?
Yeah, Girija sister may also reflect with from this churning. Is there any clarity, or I mean, you would like to add something? Om
No, I'm not saying I have no clarity, but
Shanti.
when
I'm
that
just
one
saying if you
question
can
which
add some more
Baba had,
clarity to this.
no,
Yeah.
just at one point, the sun of knowledge is separate from the cycle. When that was told, that really hit me. So I think what I would do is, I am going to be a star close to the moon because Brahma is the only person through whose mouth I was created. So I think instead of going so far to the sun, then if I go to the moon, and the moon is just a reflection of the sun. So let me be as close to Father Brahma, as close to Father Brahma. Uh, I don't know. After this Murli, I found I would like to be close to the moon. If I am a star, I don't know. That's
Both
after
are
this Murli.
both are interrelated. If you're very close to sun of knowledge, you will automatically be close to the moon. It will happen automatically. And if you are close to the moon, you will also be automatic. It means you are close to sun of knowledge, because Brahma is not a separate entity. Brahma houses the sun of knowledge. It accommodates the sun of knowledge. Without sun of knowledge, Brahma is not Brahma. So it's both are very, very closely interrelated. Om Shanti.
And Brahma is the, if you really look at it, the subtle way, if you think, na, Brahma is the only child, the direct child of Shiva Baba, and others are children, but they are actually the children of Brahma. They are created through Brahma. So that's why Shiva Baba says, Brahma is my eldest son.
And that's why
And
Brahma says, don't remember me alone. Remember the son of knowledge from whom I am also receiving.
right,
It very clearly says in the Murli. And yet there are Murlis where he says, don't just be, just remember son of knowledge and don't remember me at all. I mean, have relations with me, have closeness with me. So,
yeah,
Baba,
Brahma.
yeah, which
Bijit
context?
Bhai, Bijit Bhai, Baba says Brahma is my wife, leave alone son. So that when he
Yeah.
always says Brahma is my wife.
Right.
Yeah,
That
and for
also,
we
yes,
children,
because
for we,
the incorporeal cannot create
correct.
production, right, without a mother, right? So
And we
Shiva
children,
Baba needs a mouth here, right?
for
So
we
in
children,
that,
Brahmin
Exactly.
children,
And Shiv Baba must know the children would not have been created but because of Brahma. I think Shiv Baba also knows that. All my children came close to me because of Brahma.
yes, yes. And Brahma is the Badi Ma, uh, which is called senior mother. Senior mother. Brahma is a senior mother who has created we children. So definitely, those goes without saying that we are in the lap of our mother, the divine mother, Brahma. So senior mother, who is mother to even Mama. So therefore, Brahma, closeness to Brahma in corporeal part is definitely it's there. But
yeah,
how, where are you getting nourishment from? That's from the Son of Knowledge, from the Supreme Father. Om Shanti.
yes, I think that had better clarity. Okay.
It's okay, Bijit Bhai. I think it will go. But today I'm going to be very close to Father Brahma only. I don't know. Today, the son of knowledge really something. I want to sit down with Brahma today. I think time is running out for you all. Thank you
Yeah, yeah,
very much. I really
yes.
enjoy, that I enjoy to get sometimes some churning comes out of me, something I really love. But I still hope there are so many else in the family who could share at least and send it to the admin so that because it's a beautiful thing. We are the only one churning.
Right.
Thank you very much, Bijit Bhai, Om Bhai. Thank you very much. But today I'm going to be only with my father Brahma.
Yeah, very good. Yeah, yeah. So though Shiva Baba says, remember, so though Brahma says, remember remember Shiva Baba, right? But we know that Brahmins know that we have to remember Shiva Baba and also Brahma, right? We shouldn't be only remembering Shiva Baba. We also have to remember Brahma. So that is also there. So that has to be balanced. There are some messages in the chat. I'll quickly read that and then we'll close the session with a short meditation. Mumbai says, Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. You up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Very beautiful. Yeah. Radhamani sister say the sound of knowledge remains separate from the cycle. Okay. Usha sister says living and non-living images of support. We are the trunk. Rather, my sister says we are the trunk close to the seed. And Girija sister says I would like to be a star close to the moon. The moon is the absolute reflection of the sun. And Umbai again say we also cherish your question. Okay, divine. Okay, sister, yes, we remember Baba. Shah sister says remember Baba, follow Brahma. Very nice. Remember Baba, follow Brahma. Very nice. Okay, with that, we'll take a and we all sit in silence for a minute and then end the session. Okay. Thank you, Baba. Thank you, Divine Family. You all have a wonderful day. You remembers your Baba, your stars today. So your spark should let your sparkling should give light to others. Om Shanti. You all have a wonderful day ahead. Thank you.
Thank you, Vijit Bhai, for a wonderful session. Let's all meet tomorrow at 5 a.m. Om Shanti.